open? Let's see if we can get can we get the opening going? There we go.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation. Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
Yeah.
Are you calling me?
No. That's just the opening, Rod. That's just the opening. Here we go. All right, people. We are live. Let's do jazz hands, Rod. Come on. Hope you got your big girl panties on. The ones that help you to solve tech problems. This is Rod's first time doing using the Skype call. So, what's up, Rod?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? The people are in here. I see a whole bunch of people in here. Lots of comments already scrolling through here. So my apologies for us getting in here late. Walter's supposed to be joining us, but he's probably having technical difficulties as well.
Uh-oh.
So that's how it goes sometimes. This is episode 356 of the Who Move My Freedom podcast. And our guest, obviously, Rod Mills, because he's got something to tell you all. We'll figure out what that is. And Walter Keller, if we can actually get him to call us. Walter, if you're listening or whatever you're doing, call us up. You know how to do it. Let's get this pop in here. So, Rod, what's up with you, man? What's going on?
Nothing too much, man. Just been, relaxing, chilling out, watching you guys every night, supporting you guys.
Very
been
cool.
doing some stuff behind the scenes and everything.
Yeah.
And this is real weird not being able to see myself live.
Yeah, if you look at the link that I sent you to share with everyone, then you'll be able to see it. Now you do have your TV on behind you. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got it on the. Today is Gun Day Wednesday on the Outdoor Channel, so just want to.
Oh, okay. You're just trying to be cool with something in the background.
Yeah, always, Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Bullis says, "Is Rod coming out of the closet?" Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not coming out of the closet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he already did that. Yeah. Flopping Garbage. Good. I'm good. Flopping Garbage says, "Who unsubscribed my freedom?"
Oh man.
I don't know. Okay, Flopping Garbage, you're gonna have to explain to us what that means.
Who is Flopping Garbage? Does somebody new?
Yeah, no, Flopping Garbage is he's always been in here. He comes in here from time to time. Let me go.
What's his old name?
His real name?
His old name.
No, I think Flopping Garbage has always been using Flopping Garbage so far as I know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Didn't sound familiar.
Yeah, so far as I know.
Okay.
So let's see here. Let's see who's in the chat. Special K is here. Armament and Axes. Mike Bryant. Randy Peacock. Boss Hog is here. Oh, by the way, if I forgot, do the thumbs ups. Thank you very much. If you're not already subscribed, then subscribe down below and ring the bell so you can be notified. That's how we do it around here. That's how we do it. Let's see who else. Archangel's here. Michael Bender is here. Chris Bolus. Greg 98K. Chris Williams. Pixamite. Pixamite says, "Hello everyone from Bahama Breeze in Orlando." And
all right.
Yeah. And he says, "Rod, they have conch fritters for you."
Oh man. Yeah, those are the fried ones. Up in Bahama Breeze, they're pretty good. I hate their chicken though. It is awful.
Yeah. Jade Grew says he wonders if I will be using my phone for the broadcast tonight. We'll see. I don't know. We're on the regular internet. If we have to, we'll go over to it. Just do what we got to do. Let's see who else we got in here. Richard Hughes is here. Jake Delahome. He says Jake Delahome's watching the Keanu Reeves technical training video for John Wick 3.
Wow.
So there you go. How come you couldn't get a role in John Wick 3, Rod Mills?
I would have loved to have a role in there. I saw the footage over at Terran Butler's place with him and one of the Navy SEAL guys. It's a nice little video. You guys should go out there and check it out. And he looks nothing like himself. Keanu Reeves in the video, he looks like just some ordinary Joe. But they were going over some different tactical moves for him to go ahead and use when he's in the movie John Wick 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Bricks is here. Bricks says, "What's up, folks? The stream runs better tonight. I hope so." James Miller also here says, "Howdy, y'all." Moo Bud is here. Says, "I'm trapped in LaGuardia. My flight keeps getting pushed back." Oh, that sucks. LaGuardia, one of the, I don't know if it's changed recently, but one of the scariest airports in the world. I don't like LaGuardia Airport, man. I would go to LaGuardia Airport and like park my car and then go on whatever trip and come back, and then there would be just people's cars randomly on fire. You know, when the bus is driving. I remember one time the bus was driving and there was this guy on the bus with us, and when they dropped him off, he was like, his car was just a burnt out shell.
Damn. What did they burn cars in LaGuardia?
No, it's a big car park at the airport and everything, but it's just a crazy place. They break into your car, they steal. It's always something crazy going on over there.
Wow.
So there you go. Let's see. We got Adventure Capitalist here as well. Paul K. and Diesel Vision says, "What's up, Moo Butt?" Moo Butt says, "I like Rod."
I like Moo Butt too.
Oh, you like? Okay. So
Yeah.
Rod and Butt sounds like a TV show. Sounds like a detective. One of those detective specials.
Mike Ryan is here.
Mike Bryan. Okay, shout out to Mike. Oh, wait, hold on. Do we have?
Walter come in?
It looks like he's coming. Looks like he's coming in. Look.
The one, the only. Can
Whoa,
you see me?
Walter Keller.
Yes.
There
The
he
one and
goes.
only.
Who knows what was happening to him? All three of us now.
I can tell you. I had to. It's all about this trip to Normandy. I was just told recently here, like today, that I had to get me some hotel rooms and stuff. So I was scurrying about making arrangements here. At least before we leave to go to France, there's one night that we're going to be in England, and then it was supposed to be being taken care of by one of my friends, who shall go nameless.
Did his nameless name start with Sean?
It could be. Well,
okay.
And or someone in England, which he'll go nameless.
Okay.
You don't know him either, but
okay.
I guess his mom's having some problems, so he's been busy with that. So, so I find out today from another friend who's going that stopped by the shop that says, "Oh, you need to get a room." I'm like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
Well, that's news to me.
Yeah.
What do you say?
And not just one room, but two rooms, because it's for me and Peggy, and then it's my dad and my daughter Alexis is going too. So I just booked. That's what I was doing. I just booked a room for that one night for 4 people, and then when I get finished tonight here, I need to go back online and get a couple more rooms for a couple more nights when we get back from France. So.
Oh, you going to France?
Well, we're going to England first, and then we're going to France to Normandy for the 75th anniversary.
Oh,
D-Day.
Okay.
So that starts. I'm leaving to go to England on the 29th of May. So it's right around the freaking corner.
Oh, so you people only have a couple more weeks of Walter. We're going to make you work every day until you leave then, Walt.
Bless your heart.
Every single day.
Yeah, the boss. That's coming for you.
Walter's channeling. You know what's funny? I was editing the video that we did with the PSA KS47.
Correct.
Yeah, I was editing that video, and you did that same voice, and I was like, oh, I wonder if Walter, identifies as an old black lady from slavery times.
Yeah, I'm channeling that. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, yes, Master Sir, I was coming.
Yeah, the boss, that's good for you. I was doing my Hillary Clinton. I was channeling, like FDR's wife. I call her Horseface. What's her face?
Okay. We're gonna stay out of that. Is it me or is Walter's camera like a little? Is Walter's camera?
Slow?
Yeah, it's
I'm
a little
choppy.
slow. Yeah, you're choppy. I don't know if you're on the right internet or if you have a whole bunch of wind. Close down the porn.
Oh, actually, you know what? I closed down all the hotel sites. Let me just go look at things. Yeah, here. No, nothing else is open. I had a hell of a time getting on the Skype.
Oh, okay.
And that,
Me too.
that was my.
Lola.
Yeah, that's weird.
I wonder if Skype has something going on. Okay, while you're getting that worked out, Walter, let me keep going through here. Paul K. Says, "Is it broke again?" John O'Neill is here.
Now you two guys look good, but
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. By the way, flopping garbage is our friend Justin, so he's been in here for a while. Justin's been here for a while, so we represent we represent for Justin. That's who flopping garbage is.
Okay.
So, because Rod Mills is saying he didn't know about flopping garbage, so
I never heard of that one before.
yeah. So you got to get up on it. Okay.
I see.
Yeah, you got.
Last night I was in my office here, my new reconfigured office. Man, that was kind of funny, man. You get on for about 5 minutes. I'm like, what the hell happened?
With the show last night?
Yeah, I thought it was my internet or something. It kept circling. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, so let me explain. So from what we, this thing, first of all, the internet here is crazy. It goes really good, and then all of a sudden we have issues. Lola called them in the middle of all of that going on. Yeah, there's 3 parts. I put it all together for the audio, but the 3 parts are on the channel if anyone wants to look at it. We had Brandon. It was a great show with Brandon on last night talking about AKs. Babyface, by the way, might be pregnant. He might be having a little AK baby from Brandon. Baby, I never saw Babyface so like infatuated with another dude.
Man crush.
It was weird. I was very jealous. I was like, I gotta put a stop to this. So anyway, it was a great show because they were just vibing. I was like, if Walter was here, this would just be completely. I wouldn't even have to say anything. I'll just be here hitting switches or whatever. So
I think Brandon's getting a little nutty on the apprenticeship stuff, but but that's my person.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Brandon is trying to tattoo as many asses as he possibly can. So I don't know. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, well, I saw the part about that. Yeah.
There's still people volunteering to get their asses tattooed so they can get free guns. So
there's that. If it's free, it's for me crowd. They'll stand in line to get their butt tattooed to get a hot dog, probably.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I know someone like that. His name is Rod Mills.
Oh no,
Rod Mills.
Come on, man.
Rod Mills. Rod, tell us the truth. To get a gun, would you let someone tattoo a part of your body?
Okay, I mean, are we talking about somebody that's a professional tattoo artist?
Or like a prison tattoo?
Yeah, why does it matter?
I mean, I'm no stranger to tattoos. I got tattoos.
Yeah, check that out. Look at that. Yeah,
that whole tribal thing going on, man.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to get a tattoo by some everyday Joe.
Yeah,
I did that once. I had to get it covered up. So.
Oh, okay. Well, so I think Brandon was saying that if he gave up the gun, he wanted to do some part of the tattooing on you.
What's it say here?
On whoever.
No, thank you. I'll wait.
On. No, that's on.
Yeah, I am. Walter's messing around with his thing. Let's see. Is it any better? No, it's still a little laggy. I don't know what's up with that.
Gallery.
Tell Walter
sound go. Sound go.
And how come you're not wearing your headset, Walter?
He can't hear us.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Walter's up to. Okay, all right. So yeah, I like how Walter's wearing a bebop hat today.
He's got a Eminem hat.
Yeah, he's got his hip hop hat on. He's like,
No, you know what? That's the hat of the guy that was in John Wick 2 that was playing the video games and he got shot. And
that's like a Cali hat to me, because New York dudes wear their hats with the beats broken. I don't know now. Nowadays, there's probably dudes in New York wearing it, rocking it like that. But,
no, that was John Wick 1. I'm sorry, that was John Wick 1.
So let me see. Let me try to go through this and just finish shouting out everyone before someone gets Rob Avis, Brian Quick, S-Man7290, Flopping Garbage, like I said. Let's see who else. Tango Hunter, Pixamite, Simpson Road Larry. All those good folks up in here. MC1SC, a.k.a. Mika. Mika's in here.
Plugged in. Plugged in.
Jay Brennan, Ridge Runner, Hill Climb, Ohio.
That's all we have.
Hey, you may want to mute Walter because we can hear him.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I mute Walter.
Oh, okay. He's like talking to himself.
Okay, I'm gonna mute him for a sec. Okay, Greg98K,
Okay.
Canine Coach is also here. Adventure Capitalist, which I think I said already. The Juice, Steadily, RTS Guy, Victor Fowler, Big Dick Willie, Jake Delahome, the Tyven Show is here, YNH is here. Everyone's here. As you guys are coming in, please smash the thumbs ups. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I'm gonna try to Steve Dave. Hey, would you blow me? I cannot forget Hey, would you blow me, because I'll hear about it. Rafael Morales, Vanessa Kitty, Shooting Gallery NE. I think he told me what NE is, New England or something like that. So, let's see who else. Who's here? Mr. FNH. I don't know if I said Mr. FNH or not. Okay, I'm just gonna jump down to the bottom. If I miss someone, let me know. I see the Norse Horseman. Nico Ghost Gunner is also here. Eric Hammond is here. All those folks. Okay, Walter might be wondering why he's muted. Hold on, let me. I can't unmute. Wait, here we go.
That's not good.
I don't know how to unmute Walter. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, Walter, you're back. But anyway, his video looks like it's still chopping up a little bit. I'm not sure what he did.
It could be his internet.
Yeah, Walter, if you can hear us, you might have to shut everything down and then restart and jump back on the call. Brian Witt is also here. So let me take the chance now that I'm shouting out Brian Witt. So if you guys are looking, let me see. Hold on, let me do this right. Let me just make it me here. So if you look down here, over here, you see how it says brought to you by Reflectivecrete? Do you guys see that? Brought to you by Reflectivecrete? Yeah, basically, we have for this month a new sponsor.
Yay!
For this month, Reflectivecrete. Thanks to Brian Witt, we spoke today, and he's sponsoring the Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded and the Who Moved My Freedom podcast for this month. So thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What the hell is Reflectivecrete?
That's a good question, Walter. What do you think it is? What do you think Reflectivecrete is?
Concrete. Reflective concrete?
It has to do with concrete. Yes, they do lots of concrete stuff.
Like concrete tennis shoes kind of thing, or boots or whatever?
No. Not concrete boots at all, whatever. I mean, it's completely unrelated to the firearms industry, but that's his company. He's a fan of what we do. He wants to show support and everything. So
cool.
If anyone needs their concrete made shiny or special stuff done to your concrete.
Oh, like polished, like floor quality concrete stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Brian's here in the chat. He could explain it, or we'll get him to come on one day and tell us about it and see what areas he's in, what part of the country he's in. He says, got to get me the logo. Yeah, Brian, we got to get the logo. That would be awesome. I'll put the logo up in here instead of this. I couldn't find like a good enough logo online, but I wanted to, thank you and everything for coming in and supporting us this month. And he says, Brian Witt says, concrete polishing. So there you go. There you go, Walter. If you need your concrete polished.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things now where they put concrete down on the floor and then they polish it and it looks like it's all like glass, it's nice and shiny and everything.
Yeah.
So,
the Norse Horseman wants to know if it's concrete or cement. So there you go, Brian. Is it concrete or cement or both? Let me see if I could pull up. Let me see. I'm going to try to pull up the website right now. I'm going to pull up the website and see if I could bring that website in.
Hank, also, the Tyven Show indicated the Spring Fling Creator Summit.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what that is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we got to not forget that. What were the details? Hold on a second. I'm going to show you guys. Boom. There goes my phone. Reflective Concrete. They're closed right now. Just Google that. Reflective Concrete LLC. There you go. Concrete contractor in Newport, Kentucky. So there you go.
I'm all choppy.
Look those guys up. I'm sure they have a website. Oh, this is their website right here. I'll go to the website and pull it up on this thing. So
okay. Oh, wow.
Reflectivecrete right there. So there you go. There's some work that they've done.
Okay.
You know, concrete restoration, etc. So shout out to those guys. Ba-boom. Okay, there you go.
It looks nice.
Yeah, they've got some cool stuff going on. So
reflective concrete. Wow.
yeah. Walter's still having the issues. Walt, you might have
Well, I'm trying to figure out the whole camera thing. I'm not doing anything different than I normally do.
Did you try switching to your other camera and seeing what happened when you did that?
No, we can do that though, just for fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to switch to the other camera and see what happens when you do that.
Let's go to the onboard camera here. Yeah. T-5, 4. Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, it's still doing. Yeah, I think.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom, and it went.
Boom! Hey, look at that! Holy shizzits!
It went to a Skype thing.
It's working better.
Yeah.
Woo!
Is it working better for you, Walter? Because we don't see anything. We don't see anything from you. We just see a big Skype logo.
Oh, big old head, right? Well, why aren't you seeing?
Yeah, we're just seeing the Skype logo.
I just saw.
Oh, now we see you, Walter.
There it is. That's not bad.
Boom. Let's see.
That's better than the built-in. That's better than the fancy camera. What's going on?
Yeah, but I think it's still slow. It's like your speed or something over there is slow.
Yeah, maybe it's got Hank syndrome over here.
Yeah, you might have to unplug it, shut it down, restart the computer or something.
Yeah, maybe so.
Or when you were talking, maybe it's like, you know how there was that lady that was trying to sneak into Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
She's like a Chi-Com spy or something?
Yeah,
or what?
yeah. Maybe when you were talking to those people in England, they were hacking you.
Two passports, I guess, and stuff like that?
Yeah, she had like USBs with malware. I don't know if Rod Mills heard about that.
The Chi-Com.
Never heard of that one.
Yes, sir, it is. Thank you, Spence.
Yeah. Yeah. So Brian Witt is thanking us for the shout out. I'll figure out from Brian if he wants to come on and talk to us sometime. I'm happy to talk about concrete. Don't they have?
Yes.
Isn't Concrete Show and SHOT Show happen at the same time, right?
Yeah, the Concrete Show. Yep.
There's a Concrete Show.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
You got Concrete Show. You got the SHOT Show. You got the Adult Entertainment, aka Porn Show. And there was another one in town, I think, too. So
yeah, the Adult Entertainment Show is where Rod Mills is, and that's why we never see him at SHOT Show.
Hey, we got 80 people thumbs up, but 127 people watching.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks
to got about over 40 people, not even thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up, man.
Okay.
If you guys are in here listening, just scroll your pointer and just hit the thumbs up button or thumbs down, either one.
That's right. You heard it from Rodimus Millimus.
128 people watching.
You heard what
and only 80 thumbs up.
All right.
Yeah. So let's see. There we go. We got 2 thumbs down. We got 10 extra thumbs up.
Oh, some people are hitting the thumbs downs now. We got 3. Three now.
So somebody that just hit a thumbs up hit the thumbs down because the thumbs down went from 3 to 1.
That's how people roll around here, man. They'll hit. You're like,
wait a minute now. Wait a minute. There's been a change of heart.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They took it back.
Wait a minute. Now we're back to 3, man. It's been going 1, 3, 1, 3.
If the more we talk about it, they're just gonna keep switching. They're just gonna keep switching.
Yeah, you guys in here.
Oh, somebody just went back to 2 now.
Yeah, Red Bear says, "Don't tell me what to do." Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah.
Yeah, and Ashley, a gun streamer, just came in. Shout out to Ashley.
What's up, Ashley?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the info from. You know what? Here's the info from Tyven. Let me actually see if I could.
100.
Yeah. So.
100.
So Tyven says creatorsummit.us, that's the website, May 19th for everyone, September 13th, 14th, and 15th for creators and companies. So get in touch with Tyven if you're interested in that, the Tyven Show, or Tyven when you're looking for it. Go to creatorsummit.us. So let's see. And let's see. Ashley says, how are you fellas? So shout out to Ashley. Still trying to get Ashley to actually come on the show. We got to get Ashley on the show somehow.
Let's see here. How's that look?
So I don't know. Maybe Ashley doesn't have a netcam or something like that, but we need to get Ashley a netcam, get her to come up on the show sometime and chit chat with us. She's a lot of fun.
Sure.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. Shout out to Gunstreamer. I'm still working on getting the videos that YouTube is banning over there, but there's 35 videos in the banned on YouTube list. So that you guys won't find those videos on YouTube, but they're over on Gunstreamer, and quite a few, like 10 of them, Walter, are Safety Harbor videos, by the way.
Yeah.
Why they banned them?
Because it's me.
They don't like anytime we show the insides of any gun, apparently. So we can't open guns, we can't show people, we can't tell people anything about guns. They banned the how it's made on the 50s, which is insane. I'm going to try to see what I could do about that and if I can get it back on YouTube. But right now, if anyone wants to see it, it's over on Gunstreamer. And it's under, so if you go on Gunstreamer, you can support us on Contributors, which is like Patreon, but it's on Gunstreamer. Works directly through there. We've got a couple of people supporting us on there. Shout out to everyone. My friend Sean Effrey just joined on there, and it's like a $3 tier, and you get to see all those videos that are banned, and then all the other videos that you would find on YouTube are on Gunstreamer anyway. So, and Walter's there, Safety Harbor Firearms is there, and then you said Mower Death is there, right, Walt?
Yeah, I gotta go over there. I gotta get some. I gotta make it pretty though. I don't have any fancy headers or anything like that on it. I need to go over there and do some work. I just haven't had.
Yeah, Rod Mills, is Conch Master, is that Conch Master? Is Conch Master on YouTube?
Somebody made Conch Master in the group?
No, you, Rod. You're the Conch Master.
Conch Master.
It's not Conch, it's Conch.
Conch. Yeah, Conch. Okay, whatever, Conch, whatever. I don't like that. That's gonna make me say something very close. Very close to getting in trouble. Very, very, very.
I hate it when that happens.
Mm.
Did you see me riding the pocket bike today at the shop?
Yes, I did. I was gonna ask where'd you get that pocket bike from? And I hope you know I called dibs. So you know.
That's well, you know what? If that's Will's pocket bike, it's been sitting at the shop, not being used for the past probably 3 or 4 years. Blew off the dust and threw some gas in it and coaxed it back to life.
You almost said cocked it back to life, but
conked it back to life, and without riding it around on it. So
okay. Ashley says, by the way, she knows she needs to get her tech stuff together. It looks like she says, I know. I'll see when I can coordinate with Austin. My tech stuff sucks. Okay, yeah, get your tech up, Ashley, and come on. All you have to do now, we're doing it through Skype, so. You just have to. You can go through Skype and jump on here with us. Mr. FNH says he's on Gunstreamer as well, so that's cool. Shout out to Mr. FNH. Go there and subscribe to all your favorite people you see on Gunstreamer. We're gonna get Rod Mills to get up on Gunstreamer. We'll get him to do it. We'll get him to do it. We'll work on that.
How much is it?
Nothing.
It's what? It's
Nothing.
free. It's
free.
Okay.
Yeah. Get in line, man. It's free.
Yeah.
All right.
Free, man.
Hey, Walter, have you thought about maybe donating one of your 50 cals?
A donation. I like that.
To you?
No, not to me. That would be nice. I don't have anywhere to shoot it here. But maybe one of your what's the little shorty guns?
Shotguns?
Yeah, to the what's the thing with Adam and
Oh no, you mean the thing at NRA?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get Hank started again.
Yeah, and I'm ejecting Rod Mills from this chat. Right about now. Yeah. How dare you, Rod Mills? Yeah.
Don't get him started. All right.
Yeah.
Don't get him started.
I actually had a chat with Joe with American Gun chick yesterday, and man, I didn't realize that video that they made, that rap video that American Gun Chick made, they were talking about those guys in that video as well. So it's a little bad blood.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that TGC had some negative stuff to say about her.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, amongst other things. So yeah, we're gonna get to that, Rod. I know that's why you wanted to come on the other day. You wanted to say some stuff, so we'll get to that. Hardest Jedi is out there, says Hola Hank. And Ashley says that Gunstreamers appreciates everyone's support. And Racist Hillbilly says, hey, everyone. See, we even have Racist Hillbilly on here. We're inclusive as a mom.
Inclusive as a mom.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Brian Witt says it's hard to find help. What? Shine in the concrete. By the way, I can use a buffing machine. I'm very good. I can run a buffing machine with these two fingers. Right here. I'm really that good. I used to do that for a living. Just saying. Just saying.
You talking about the one that goes around, and if you lose control, it can whip you around.
Oh yeah, it will kill you. It'll run you over.
Yeah, man, we had that in the military.
Yeah,
and that was something else. In basic training, trying to get that stuff, under control. I was pretty good at it, but
it's rhythm. It's just rhythm.
Yeah. It is rhythm.
You can run those, right, Walt? I don't know. You probably ran those.
I've ran a lot of different things like that. Floor polisher kind of things, scraper things for scraping old tile off the floor. Oh, yeah, that'll kill you.
Yeah.
All kinds
of backbreaking work.
Yeah, they got this one that's got a blade and it bounces up and down on the tile and takes. By the time you get done, you're feeling like all your bones are all shaking. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
Hey,
go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
No, what are you going to say?
I wanted to say real quick. Just want to send our prayers to Lawrence Lurwick. His sister passed away yesterday, and so I just want to send him some prayers to him and his family.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that earlier, man. That's pretty rough news because I know he had. I think he lost his mom. What was that like a few months ago?
Yeah.
So, I know that's tough for him. I don't know if he made it into the chat. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. I'm sure, he's dealing with that. But, absolutely our condolences out to him.
Yeah.
So that's like this has been kind of like a rough year here. Yeah. We Run Guns is out there. Shout out to We Run Guns. And Victor Fowler says, too bad you're based in Florida, Mr. Mills. My yearly firearms refresher is due in 2 months.
Oh, boy.
So there you go. You can always come to Florida, Yeah. And S-Man7290 says, so what you're saying is that Rod is the master of the conch? It looks like he is. There's a lot. Okay, the chat is on fire right now. I can't even keep up with it.
It is.
It is.
Brian Witt says he's in the northern Kentucky, Cincinnati area. Oh, there's a couple that like the states meet up, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ashley says Gunstreamer sends their condolences. Very cool. And the Norse Horseman says, I made a new toy. It's a whip made out of paracord. I'm officially a cracker. Yeah, that's cool. I've been to the cracker convention here in Florida, and that's a real thing. You ever did that, Rod?
Never heard of it.
No, Walt?
Never been.
Yeah, it's like a cracker cowboy.
That'd be cool.
With the whip.
Yeah. They have a convention. I think it's every year, and they have like a big camp out, and they're out there making stuff. And
you're probably cooking too. Probably.
Yeah, they're making things. They're cooking. They make the old school like black powder rifles. You ever seen?
They're probably doing some shooting. Yeah,
they're doing shooting, all that kind of stuff. They're doing the axe throwing and the knife throwing stuff. One of my friends is, I guess he's a part of the Cracker Cowboy thing, and he does a lot of blacksmithing and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And Racist Hillbilly says, Hank, today is the 1st year anniversary of me subbing to you. Keep up the great work. Oh, awesome. Thank you. 1 year, man. Damn. I know, right? And this is like episode 356. Oh, goodness.
I don't know, man. This is like the 4th year of my sentence or something. You know?
Yeah. Oh, you're feeling the pain, Walter? You don't worry. You're going to be in England. You'll feel some pain when you're in England because that's when we start the campaign. You will hear about it in France.
Will you be able to go live from over there?
Well, probably
Maybe for
not.
a few moments?
Well, let me see. There's a 5-hour difference right now, I think it is. So it's midnight over there right now. So you guys, I mean, I could be sitting in a pub doing it, maybe. But, you know.
Yeah. What is it? What do they call those? Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
That's all right. I don't eat a lot of that stuff. The fish part, anyways. You know, it's okay. It's all right. You know.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because we get there, we've got a full day before we actually go to France. So, and that'll probably be hanging out, getting ready to go. So, getting trucks all loaded up and all that stuff. I think.
You guys take a truck over there?
We'll drive. Yeah. Well, friends over in England have the World War II vintage trucks, so we'll be putting all of our gear in their trucks and then driving to Portsmouth and riding the ferry over to France, and that's like an overnight ferry from Portsmouth. So,
well, are you like in a club, like a World War II club, a vintage club or something?
Well, over here there's a military vehicle. A lot of the states and local areas have clubs or organizations or whatever. Over in England, I think they have two major organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Then of course there's some in France, and every place has military vehicle guys. So, but we'll just get with our English friends over there, and ride over on the ferry.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning we'll in France, and then we'll drive to the campsite and set up camp. And there's going to be a bunch of it. I think there'll be 20 plus people there, I think.
Now, Walter, what do you wear when you're over there?
We don't do the reenacting thing, like with all the outfits and stuff.
Okay.
The guys that do that, but that takes work, man.
Yeah.
So no, we just we'll ride around in the vehicles, go to different towns and see different things, the bunkers, and on D-Day I'm not sure where we'll be. I know we're going to be on D-Day. Hell, we'll be in probably in Normandy.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, we'll be in Normandy, but we'll be probably in Armory. Armory was a British beach, and the British clubs, all the Englishmen over there, they go down on the beach, actually on the beach, in Armory on June 6th. That's where we were last time, I think.
Okay.
But so we start up down there, and then it goes into town and drink beer and just general frivolity. So I don't know. It's fun. No matter what we're doing, it'll be cool.
John Dieter says, "Leave your knives at home, Walter."
Leave my nads at home?
When you go to the UK.
What, supposed to be neutered when you go over there or something, or what?
No knives for you. No knives for you.
Knives.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I sounded like it said nads on this end. I'm like, nads? My nads at home. I was like, what the hell? Yes, I will leave. Every time I've went to England, as of late, I always come back with a knife. I buy one someplace. So, yeah.
I don't think you're going to pass the background check this time.
Shh, quiet.
Now, Walter, do you like one thing with me before I travel? I always keep in my office here is where I keep all my guns, any type of gun, ammunition, all of that. I keep that in this general room here. I usually never bring my travel stuff into this room because I don't want to risk putting like some ammo. Yeah, well, not the gun powder traces, but I don't want to have any mishaps where a shell or a round.
Yeah, you drop an empty thing into the bag and you don't realize.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look through my bag real close to make sure there's nothing in there. The suitcases usually don't. I have a backpack that I'll carry, and I'll make sure there's nothing in there from some adventure here in the States.
Right.
But I don't think there is. I mean, no, yeah. I don't know if I can't remember if I brought a pocket knife last time or not. I can't remember. I kind of feel naked if I at least don't have my knife with me. So, I'll find something over there.
You know, you guys are talking about that, and I'm pulling this up here so we can talk. And we're gonna definitely get to what Rod Mills wants to talk to us about here in a second. But since you're talking about it, I'll pull it up. Let's see. Let me see how I can do this here. Boom. No, I just did the wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this news item that I just saw. Where is it? Okay, here we go. There we go. This is the news item. And then I will, boom, switch it over here. Competitive shooter charged after gun found in luggage. So this is in Newark. A Pennsylvania man found with a gun in New Jersey airport told authorities he is on a competitive shooting team and forgot he had the weapon with him. Transportation Security Administration officers found the unloaded .45 caliber handgun in the Regalsville man's luggage early Monday when he was going through security at Newark Liberty International. The man's name was not released. Authorities say he faces a weapons charge. Officials said the incident marked the fourth time this year that TSA officers caught someone with a gun at Newark airport checkpoints. 14 guns were intercepted at the airport's checkpoints, the most in a single year. Go ahead, Walt.
He should know better than that. Come on.
Yeah, I don't. Do you? You know, I would like to know.
I don't feel sorry for nobody like that. Sorry.
Yeah,
He should know better.
I'm very interested in knowing exactly what shooting team he was on and all that. I'm not. It could happen. I think it could happen. Right? It could happen. But I think lots of guys who are on shooting teams and doing that stuff all the time, they think about that. They have like some system, like you just said, Rod. Right, where they separate all those things. So.
Yeah, I separate that.
Yeah.
I just don't need the hassle. I mean, you got to think, man. Something like that's even if they do let you go, you're probably going to miss your flight. You know, now you got to pay extra money to get another flight. You know. You're
definitely missing your flight when you're in jail.
When you're arrested, yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes they may just detain you there and make a decision at that point if, you know, depending on the circumstances, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's not worth it, you know. I mean, I just don't even bring anything in this office here. I purposely will go to the living room or another room and, you know, stage any packing I need to be done. I never bring any luggage in even if I have a guest in the house, I never allow them to bring any type of luggage in this room here because of that.
Yeah. Understood. It looks like Mr. FNH just said, "Who the hell flies?" It depends, right? There's lots of people who don't, you know, they want to.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
How am I going? Okay, I will say, how am I going to get to England? Yeah, you could take a boat.
Yeah, you could take the Titanic.
That'll take you 2 months.
It'd take too long and be too expensive.
How long is it to sail to England? I wonder.
It's not that bad in a modern ship. Probably
anymore.
A week.
A week. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And besides, it's too damn expensive. It's expensive enough as it is. That one night I just see in the town we're going to be at. It's not like there's a Days Inn and a Holiday Inn and all that. It's small, local.
Oh yeah.
Inns and above the pub and stuff like that. So that was that one night for 2 rooms is $300 or something bucks.
Walter, did you check out Airbnb?
Yeah. What's that? Say it again.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a hostel.
Well, no, I ain't gonna.
You don't want to do a hostel?
I'm not hanging with no freaky college students. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's not crazy expensive, but it's still expensive. So
yeah, it is expensive,
especially when you start traveling with people where you got to have 2 rooms and you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And hell, think about the food that you got to eat.
Well, yeah. Well, I ain't buying my dad's food. He's buying his own damn food. So,
Oh, that's not right. That man fed you for at least 18
he's
years.
buying his own damn food. So
He's buying his own food. Wow, he's on his own.
I can't be everybody's keeper. You know what I'm saying?
That's not even cool, Walt. That's not even cool.
Oh, what do you mean it's not cool? I'm letting him come on the trip.
Walt, is your youngest son going?
No, the boys aren't going. My daughter's going. Who's
Oh, Will's not going either?
No, neither one of them. No.
Oh,
Someone's got to stay here and run the fort. Or
that's true too. Yeah, that's
someone's
true.
got to keep No, not this trip. Not this
Yeah, Alexis is going. So shout out.
Yeah, she went with us. She went with us in 2014 when we went over for the 70th. So, and the guys, the people over there know who she is because she was there last time. So, she's going to go over this time with us and do that whole thing. So,
okay.
Eric Hammond said that his video is frozen.
What video is frozen? Oh, us? Yeah, if you guys if you guys are having any troubles seeing us, let us know. I don't think that that there are any issues out there. I don't know. It looks like we're coming in. Okay, Special K says Safety Harbor Farms, wife and I are heading to Tampa Friday and Saturday. Any place you recommend other than Hooters?
I guess it all down on Clearwater Beach. If you like that kind of stuff.
What's the name of the place again?
Frenchie's.
Frenchie's, okay.
That's on Clearwater Beach. I'm trying to think. I guess it depends what kind of food you want and where you're going to be. Yes, Armament Axis C18 in the pole barn at Knob Creek.
Yeah,
C8.
Yeah. It looks like Racist Hillbilly wants to know if you're going to Knob Creek next week. So.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Okay.
And just for everybody, let everybody know that don't know, the Knob Creek is only Friday and Saturday now. No more Sunday.
Okay.
So
what's
I mean, for us dealers, we get there Wednesday night. Dealer setup is on Thursday, which is kind of like the show for the dealers, and then Friday, Saturday for the public. So.
Okay.
Is that Jake Delhomme, the quarterback that's in here?
Delhomme? Jake Delhomme?
Delhomme? I don't know, man.
Yeah. By the way, let's see. So the pants says, I make parts that go on those planes, so I ain't getting on one.
Oh.
I hope you didn't make the computer on that 737.
Yeah. Hey, Walter, if your plane crashes, can I get one of those little shorty shots?
You're putting in a death order? Is that what it is?
First of all, let me explain something to you. Anything happens to Walter, in the line of inheritance comes me, then Will, then Spencer.
I just want one of those little shorty shotguns, the 410. I just want one of those. I don't want everything. I just want that.
Oh, okay. Well,
you can get one of those while he's alive.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier actually. So, Mr. F&H, the AK Builder guys are at Knob Creek. Yeah, a couple of shows ago, I bought a bunch of that stuff from them, and believe it or not, I haven't used it yet. So,
yeah,
for building AKs and bending flats and all that stuff.
Right,
so,
right.
That's my fault.
Yeah, Racist Hillbilly wants to know if I'm going. No, I'm not going. I do need to go to the creek with Walter one of these years. Yeah, we got to make that happen, Walt. We got to.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. You going, man. Making it happen.
Yeah, we got to make that happen. Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll make it happen. Okay, so let's see now. By the way, you guys notice I got the haircut, but I had a little haircuttery accident. I don't know if you guys could even tell, because while Mo was cutting my hair, I was talking and carrying on.
And you got the razor got you a little bit.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that apparently.
You get scalped, man. Be careful with that stuff. You know, you don't want to have a little like a change pocket right in the front or something.
I know. Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, hopefully that'll grow back in. Okay, so Rod Mills, let's get to it, man. The other day when we were talking about the whole TGC panel thing, I guess you wanted to come on, but we had a whole bunch of people. So this is it. This is your time. People want to know what you have to say. You want to hit us with it?
I mean, basically, I don't want to actually beat a dead horse. You guys got your point across the other day. But, I've been there for the last 2 years. Now, the first year that I went in Atlanta, man, that's when I met you, Hank. We had a good time in there. I mean, it was really nice. It was long, but it was really good. It was good to see, a lot of the YouTubers that I always saw on on the computer, but never had a chance to meet them. Mr. Guns and Gear, real cool guys. Eric and Chad from Iraq Veteran 8888, real cool. So I met those guys and we had a good time. Last year, totally different. I don't know if it was maybe the fact that they were away from the NRA convention. But you got to think with the NRA convention, Hank, you knew what happened like that Friday that we went. What was it? Yeah, that Friday we went out at the cigar bars and we were hanging out late. I don't think I got in until about maybe 2, 3 o'clock, and then had to get back up. I mean, you get back up at maybe 8, 9 o'clock ish to get down there, to see the exhibitors. And they had the gun collector thing at maybe 7 o'clock, and it was away. It was maybe about actually, it was like across the street from the convention center, but the main thing was that it was separate, and it was, I mean, hell, if you've been there, that thing runs about 3 or 4 hours, and the only thing that you're doing is they're doing auctioning. Okay, so you get in there, everybody's drinking, they may have a couple of bites to eat, just kind of hanging out, chilling out, and then they start introducing everybody. Then they do the auction. I mean, me and American Gun Chick and her fiance, we were like right there together, and I literally fell asleep. I mean, matter of fact, I left early and gave somebody my raffle ticket to win something because I was just tired. But also, another thing when I looked at, you kind of look at the panel and you're like, man, there's no diversity. And I remember telling Hank the year before, I said, Hank, how come they didn't have you up in here? And you gave me that look, Hank, like you kind of shrugged and gave me that, I don't even want to deal with that right now. But
I mean, the point when you asked me, how many people do you think asked me that already?
Yeah.
So
and you don't think about it till somebody brings it up, and you're like, yeah. I'm like, Hank, you're just as popular as any of these other guys up here. I mean, and not that because you're my friend, I wanted you to go up there. It was more so the fact that I think that you would have given a whole different viewpoint on things. I don't think that crowd is ready for Maj to be there. I don't think they're ready for that. Maybe Kevin Dixie. Kevin Dixie has a lot of information, that he can give you. And nothing. I'll tell you this: nothing what Kevin says is untrue. Everything that the man says is 100% true. Now, a lot of people can't take that in your face. Hey, this is the way things, are. They don't, they may not be able to take that, But, I would have loved to see somebody, even a female. Hey, me and American Gun Chick, we're cool. I would love to see her up there. Although I know that, the situation between that faction is not going to probably mesh together. But hey, we could have got gun.
Well, I mean, you just said that you went up there with her, right? And last year,
Mhm.
right? And yet,
That was before the video, though.
Yeah, that was probably before they went after her. So
Yeah, it
I
was.
mean,
It was.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, she went there and we all had a good time, man, hanging out. I mean, I think the first year it was more the camaraderie thing to get together and everybody hanging out, getting away from the actual exhibitors at the NRA. And, like I said, man, I was just glad just to be in the, we snuck in. Hell, me and you, I snuck in behind you and got some good seats and, got some prizes. And I was cool. But, man, they need to really shorten it up. I would say.
So, do you remember how we got in there? Who was with us other than me and you?
Me, you, Lola, some guy. It was another dude. I'm not sure who that guy was.
That was John. That was TGC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
and you know what?
Just,
and at that point,
that's why you snuck in.
well, Rod wanted to go to it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, hold on a second." And then I was like,
it
"Okay,
was a line.
yeah,
like,
we're gonna, you can be part of my entourage or whatever." And we went in, and then we saw him. And that's just to illustrate to you guys that I know these guys, but there's a lot of things going on. Look, those guys' official line right now is that this is what I heard. This is not the diversity panel that they're doing. It's just a panel for them, their friends, and their fans and stuff like that,
Right.
and it's totally fine. I don't want to, go ahead, Walt.
I don't think this is that. I haven't been to it. I didn't go to it. I've never been there. But correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not about issues, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Seriously? Or is it, it's
not totally issues, Walter. Of course, they do have the part where they do the giveaways.
People are asking questions and stuff. Is that how it works?
But just FYI, Walter, there were people who yesterday, or whenever we talked about, I think it was Monday, Walt, when we talked about it, because you were on, and there were people that I saw in the comments later on from that video said they disagree with you. They were there, and they didn't go there for the prize. They went there to talk to the gun YouTubers and ask them questions and give them support and stuff like that. So.
Well,
there's different things. It's not one single thing that that goes on there. There's a bunch of different things in there. But my thing is this. Man, it would be good to, I don't want to just see. Even if it would be good if they maybe take out maybe half of the panel and bring in another half of people and sort of, I guess, kind of
rotate.
Do like a rotation of guys, because first and foremost, if I'm seeing the same guys there every freaking year, I'm not going to keep going. I want to see new people, new fresh people. I don't care if they're black, white, green, yellow, male, female, bisexual, whatever. I want to see new people up there to give different viewpoints. That's just like saying having the president of the United States that didn't have a term limit and he just stayed there forever. Hell, you get tired of seeing that guy, no matter if he was good or not.
But the thing is, ultimately, that thing belongs to TGC, and that it belongs to them. They can do what they want to do. They can have their friends up there. Yes, there's companies that sponsor it, like the NRA put it on that year that you went in. I don't think that was the first year. I think that was probably the second year. Barnauls is putting it on this year. I think that one of the things that we have to keep in mind is, look, I'm not trying to say that Barnauls has any issues, because I don't. When we did that road trip last year, Barnauls did a lot of that organizing and stuff like that, and they helped us to put that off, and they had lots of different people. But if these guys don't want to do that, no one should force them to do it. Here's the thing: year after year, if we have to ask you about it, then that's probably already the answer to the question.
Well, I don't think it's more so constructive criticism. Okay, if you want me to come, and that's what they're basically saying, come to our show. Okay, if you want me to come, you should be prepared for me to give my viewpoint on who I'd like to see up there on the panel.
All right, let me throw another angle on that whole "if you want to come" thing. Every year, there's new 18-year-olds or 21-year-olds who are who just start watching the internet and they get their new heroes. So they in a lot of ways they could have the same guy every year. There's always going to be somebody new that's going to go see him, whether Rod Mills goes or not. So or me or anybody else. So it's
which is true, but hey, if it were my event, I would keep it fresh. I would rotate new people in. But like you said, hey, that's their thing. They can do how they choose to see and fit to do it, which is cool with me.
They'll wear it out one day.
Yeah. But I'm not, and by no means am I insinuating that any racial undertones, anything like that. That's not what I'm doing. I could care less. They can have a whole set of other white guys up there, which is okay, as long as I'm getting somebody fresh. But hey, my thing is this: I'd like to see, the people that I know. Walter, hell, you can go up there. Hank?
No, but okay,
I'm not
yeah.
going to draw a crowd though. Nobody's going to come see me.
No,
so.
listen. I think all of that. I think all of that kind of speculation gets a little bit crazy, in my personal opinion. Ultimately, people. There's one thing that those guys think that it is, and there's another thing that the audience think that it is, and we think that it is. And at the end of the day, it's up to them. As far as they're concerned, they're just having a fun thing. It's not political. It's not really for the community. You're all thinking it's for the community. It's not for the community. It's for them and their friends.
They're fanboys.
But they're selling it. They're probably selling it to people out there. They're probably selling it to the people sponsoring it or whatever, that it's for the community. And they would love to have people come in there and have a great turnout by thinking, oh, this is for all of us to go in there. But no, what they're saying, it's really, they're doing it for fun, for them and their friends, and that's really it.
So answer me this then. Why do they have a question and answer?
So that they can ask each other questions and answer them.
Well, I
mean, so my
by the way,
question
I had
would
to
be,
switch over to my phone. I switched over to my phone again. Is everything coming in good? Because I saw some warnings that the internet was going low, so I switched over to my phone. Just let me know. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
P Blight wants to know, who do I want to see on the panel? I just want to see different people on the panel. Keep in mind, the TGC, they have maybe 12 different guys up there, the same guys pretty much almost every year. Okay, so think about how many other gun guys that are out there. I mean, hell, Nothing Fancy. I mean, hell, James Yeager. I mean, you can have a whole bunch of guys.
Can I tell you? Okay, so let me tell you something, and this is what I'm trying to explain to people. You see, what you're saying right now is exactly what people think. They think that we all get along together, and we don't.
How are you gonna do that?
No, we don't. We don't all get along together. Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah, and so this is the thing. Like you mentioned, Nothing Fancy. Nothing Fancy stays away from the rest of the gun community because of all this bullshit. And I really don't. I don't really blame him for that, because there's a lot of there's a lot of bullshit going on. So
it's a lot of clicks.
Ultimately, look, this is the reason why I started doing this show. I guess we're approaching 2 years ago. At this point, I see someone was talking about Vada. Walter was coming on here even when he was on vacation. I started doing it so that we could do it and do it our way, which is different from those people's way. And they have the right to do it the way that they want to do it, just like we have the right to say, "Oh, that's interesting." And lots of people notice that, by the way. I've gotten lots of feedback like, yeah, we notice it. But I just wanted to put it on the record and let them put it on the record. And what they're saying, it's not for the gun community. It's not political. It's just a fun thing that they're doing for them and their friends. So
and like I said, I'd like to see how many people show up if they weren't giving away stuff. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I brought that up because they mentioned, I saw their kind of demo for it, and it's like, the first 500 people will get something. So
yeah. Tyven Show says here, FYI, the TGC is regulated that you have to go to their website so they can approve who's going and who's not.
You got it.
They have 100% control on who's going. Listen, that's all good. That's all stuff that they have the right to do, just like we have the right to inform people and say, like, hey, this is not really the kind of thing that you think it is. And get up on it, and they have to, look, let them do what they're going to do. Yeah, let them do what they're going to do. Let them do their thing. But don't think, the thing I'm constantly telling people, I'm always trying to tell folks out there, because they're like, oh, how come you don't go have this person on, deal with this person? Like, we don't all get along. And there's there's a lot of clicks, like Walter's saying. And even folks here in the chat have gone in and tried to talk to some of these different cliques, not realizing that there's this kind of crap going on, and they get cursed out and all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
Even with manufacturers, some of these manufacturers have these fanboys that are rabid, and you do anything, or you say anything, or you make a product that's similar to somebody else's, and people are like, you're copying them. That's a cheap Walmart copy. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, whoa, dude, I didn't even know this dude was making this thing, Chill the fuck out. Jeez,
Yeah. So
there's some weird ass people out there. So
yeah.
I guess they have nothing. Well, I let's just say some people, how does it say, live vicariously through the internet, or they not much going on in their life.
Yeah. Dan Davis says, what does he say here? I would love to see Nothing Fancy on the show. I would love to see Nothing Fancy come on here as well. I don't have any way of. I've seen Nothing Fancy. I've talked to him. He's very nice, cool guy. But he personally would like to stay away from all the, This is why he just really rolls on his own and doesn't get involved with all this,
Stay away from
because
the
he's
drama.
been through. He told me he's been through all this crap. Like he's like all the stuff that you go. And this is a long time ago that I spoke to him. And he was like, this is why I really just ride by myself, because a lot of the gun guys talk a lot of shit on their videos to make people think that it's a community and all this kind of stuff, and we got to rock and roll together. But really, it's not. And he found that out the hard way, and he does his thing. And I kind of get it, but I'm doing this thing a little bit differently. And that's why we do this here. That's why I show up here every day if I can, if I'm in town or if there's not something going on. And I do 2 hours and I invite all kinds of people to come on. Yesterday we had Brandon, who's down with that clique. I've had other people in that clique on here. I don't really get into all of that. To be honest with you, I've had people from lots of cliques that actually blacklist me on here. I don't get into that stuff. There's people who roll with Jaeger, they come on here. Now, a lot of them get flack for coming on here, and some of them don't do it anymore because people give them a hard time. But I let them come on here, and I help them out, and I promote them, and I do all that kind of stuff. I have people come on here that are like just started their YouTube channels and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things, but that's what we chose to do. That's what we chose to do, right?
Right.
But
that's your party.
Yeah, exactly. Those guys don't choose to do that, and it's all good, man. They're allowed to do, whatever they want. They should just get recognized for that, and they should stop bullshitting like they're all cool and everyone's down in a community and all that kind of stuff. That's the point that I'm trying to make. I wasn't trying to call names or anything like that, but you have to realize, just like you're a person. And you think like, oh, if I was rocking and rolling with all this, I would say, hey, I know this person or that person, right? What's up, Walt?
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up, Hank. Strange.
Oh, sorry about that. Can you hear me?
I got you now. Yeah, you
were
breaking
okay.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I think that it's good to know where people are at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know in the manufacturing thing, there are people who say to other people, well, if you deal with him or show his stuff, you're not going to see my stuff. I'm not gonna let you use my stuff or give you my stuff to look at or that. And some people bow to that. Trust me, I know. I've seen it. So, so that's why certain internet people only deal with certain manufacturers because they're got their head stuck up the manufacturer's ass. So, and manufacturer likes it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't blame them for that, right? Some people like heads up their asses,
Take it up the backside, I guess.
Yeah, they enjoy it. I saw BWE Firearms on here, and they had a comment. I'm trying to find it, and it's kind of like scroll by. But shout out to them. If you guys if you're still in the chat, let us know what it was you're trying to say, because I'm trying to find that comment, and I don't see it just because so many comments have gone by here. But BWE, if you're out there, if you're still in here, that's the guys that they do some Sten stuff. They're here in Florida.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Can you guys hear me?
On another note, when I was going up to Atlanta to my stepdaughter's wedding last month, I took a different route. I went up through Savannah and crossed over going toward Macon, and that's actually Interstate 16. And as I was going, I happened to see this huge white building on the right-hand side of the interstate. I'm like, that's a nice looking building. And I looked again.
Check the internet here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I was just telling Lola to check the internet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I looked to the right, and lo and behold, Daniel Defense. That is a huge huge building that they have there.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I sure hope they're selling something.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, man, that if they are, man, I can see why they're so expensive, because that office park they have is nice.
Yeah, I sure hope they're selling something.
Yeah, it's a tough time right now for ARs and stuff like that, but we'll see what happens with this whole thing. Okay, so BWE Firearms wanted to know, Walter, if it's worth going to the creek or is it a waste of time? That's their comment.
What are you going for? You're going to... if you've never been and you want to see the shoot on Saturday night, it's pretty cool. If you're going to look for stuff at the gun show, there's a 50/50 chance you'll find what you're looking for. I guess it all depends. I mean, you can go one time, versus never going. It's not as good as it used to be because there's not as much of the military parts, kits and stuff out there as there used to be. But I still always find things, at the show. Do it one time, nothing else.
Yeah. I think I agree with that. If you've never been to something like that,
he's got the approval to go from his wife. Come on,
go to Knob Creek.
Yeah, come on, Tyvin. Come on now. Get the approval.
Hey, that's how it goes, man. You got to get the approval. BWE says going to sell, so he wants to go to sell. So what do you think? By the way, BWE's we're gonna make some arrangements to do some stuff with BWE. Firearms. That's the guy. They have like Sten guns and different things like that. I think. I'm arranging a fun shoot day for all of us.
If they've got a table already, I don't know what the arrangement with that is, but if you're selling, I mean, and you have things that people want to buy and they're reasonably priced, yes. I mean, you see some people drag their stuff out and then they complain they didn't sell anything because they're freaking expensive as fuck. But if you got consumer goods, come on. Yeah, people save up, come up to the creek looking for Sten parts and such. So I know that from my own experience. That's why we go. I don't go to shoot at the creek. I have shot at the creek before. I've shot on the main line years ago. But I go there to make money. So
yeah. He said that's what he heard. By the way, is Vanessa Kitty not feeling well? Is that what I see going through the chat? That's too bad. Okay, I don't know if we can do anything to make Vanessa Kitty feel any better, but shout outs to her. Hopefully, we can.
Simon said he cashed in some man card points to go.
Oh, okay.
Did you use your man credit card to get those points or what?
Yeah, what's the interest rate on that?
Yeah.
He had to bring out the G-string.
Oh boy, that's like a thought you don't really want to think about. That's like, how do I get that out of my mind? That's what yesterday I think Tyvin was one of the people saying that he'll get a tattoo for a gun. Yeah, right, Tyvin? I'm pretty sure Tyvin's one of those dudes.
Oh man.
Yeah. Remote Desktop says, Walter, need an Egypt's parts kit, please.
Yeah, Egyptian AK parts kit. There might Apex is there. Apex is at Knob Creek, so you might want to chat with those guys, and I think they've got some from their emails I've been getting. Somebody's been sending out that stuff. That stuff is so pricey now. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Vanessa Kitty says tummy doesn't feel so good, but listening to the show is always good medicine.
Well, that'll cause a bowel movement. Yeah. That's for sure.
I got your medicine right here. We Run Guns says sky high interest rates. Sky high interest rates on that man card situation. Hey, do what you got to do, man. You got to keep the wife happy. Why don't you just take her to the creek? Or can she not go to the creek?
Well, my wife's never been. She has no interest in going to no gun show. Because she did that. We did that back in the 90s. Mm-hmm. So, and it can be cold and wet. It can be warm and dusty. It's just, like I said, it's a long, we get there on Wednesday night, and used to be we're there till Sunday, but now we're leaving Saturday. We'll be leaving Sunday morning early, but packing up Saturday night. But by the end of the weekend, you're pretty tired. So
yeah. So if you haven't seen it, I just popped it up there. Brian Witt says, Walter, you taking stocks? Zenith Z5Rs?
I will have stocks, yes. And the new ones, the straight up HK stocks. Plus, we won't have any Streetbog stocks there. We'll have Streetbog Picatinny rail adapters and AR-15 adapters. But yeah, I'll have all my stocks. Anything I can bring to sell, I will bring. So, minus uppers. That's a bad subject. But
oh yeah, well.
Yeah.
So Walter's going to be there, and let me pop this on the screen here real quick so you guys can see. Boom! Look, there's Walter with the MP. This is an MP5, right, Walt? Is this an MP5 that you were shooting with? Compact entry stock, full size.
I gotta wait till it pops up. On the screen.
Okay, don't you remember what you were shooting? Full size MP5.
Yeah, I had that. Yeah, it was full size MP5. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and so you have that stock is available, right?
Yes, we are shipping those.
Yeah, and then
we are assembling and shipping those.
Yeah, and then that is the was that the Centurion from
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
From Liberty Suppressors up on there, and then do you also have the Strybog stocks ready to sell?
No, Strybogs we're still cutting metal. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think someone was asking that on that.
I have Strybog Picatinny rail adapters and AR-15 stock adapters, but not the stocks yet. So
okay,
but they're coming. We're making right now. So
okay, yeah. And then I guess Vanessa Kitty wants to know if anyone saw the gun that Barnauls had in a video a couple days ago. If that was the semi-auto, if that was the semi-auto minigun, I think that was
that's a joke.
Yeah, that was a joke. And Screaming Skull Saloon gave us $2. Says. Got Gorn. Screaming Skull wants to see Gorn. Walter is reaching immediately for the Gorn. Right up in there.
That's the zipper coming open of the Gorn bag, not the pants.
Now keep that, not that Gorn, Walter. We don't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
The zipper is closed.
Yeah, is that what you call the business, Walter? Gorn? Is that his name? Hold on a second, honey. Gorn's coming out.
Gorn's coming. Just be patient. He's rising to the occasion. Just be patient.
Yeah, I think we have a video shooting that, right? The CZ?
No, that's the...
No, that's not the CZ. That's the
Jericho.
That's the IMI.
Yeah, the Jericho 941F. 941F.
Yeah. So we are going to have some video of that gun. We shot it. That's coming up. Yep. The one that I edited, I think Lola's probably going to put it on Patreon and on Contributus, is the PSA KS47.
Yep, correct.
So we're going to put that up there. Let's see.
Guns and Gear just put one out on that too.
Yeah, he did. Let's see. Do you have Gorn, Rod Mills? Because you're in your... I can see the safe behind you, so don't even... Is he frozen? Just looking at us like we're not talking to him. Do you have guns in that safe?
Okay, so just to let you know there's a lag on me,
Yeah, but I told you don't look at what's broadcasting out. Look at us.
I can't see us.
Oh.
Rod Mills is only...
wow.
He's only going to wait until he sees
himself.
I
asked you to put it up. You said wait.
He's only going to wait until he sees himself come up on the screen, Walter, if you could believe
Now I'm looking at myself looking crazy, just frozen. I'm like...
Yeah, exactly. Don't look at that. You be in the moment here in this conversation.
I have nothing else to look at but that.
Okay, do you have Gorn over there or no?
No.
What is the answer to this question? Walt, do you have something else? Okay, listen, forget it. I'll take out something. I saw that Rod had a Keltec sticker on his thing there. So I've shown this before. This is a Keltec gun I have, but I've never actually
you sent me.
Yeah, I've never even put any rounds through this gun yet. I have shot a PMR, but I bought this just because I like the color a while back. Ooh, look at that. Blue. Very
Damn, I can't see
it. Now you're going to have to wait for the couple of seconds. If you would just look at this chat, then you would see it, but
No.
You know, there he goes. Let's see. There goes the sights right there. Yeah.
Oh,
So there we go.
oops.
PMR 30, of course, the magazine release down there. 33 rounds. I never actually put 30. I put like 30 rounds in these.
I hated that Kel-Tec gun. It looks blue over here.
That's because it is blue.
Oh.
So blue.
It's over a blue gun?
Yeah, it's blue. Why? What's wrong with that, Rod?
I never liked that Kel-Tec pistol for some reason.
Have you ever shot one?
I never shot. I never shot the Kel-Tec pistol. No.
The PMR. You never shot it.
No.
So how are you formulating your "I don't like that" opinion?
I don't like the way it looks.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, see this?
Yeah.
Prejudice based on looks.
Yeah. See that, Walter? You see how some people get down?
I mean, it looks like a polymer 80, sort of.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this question: Would it bother you if you get shot with 22 Magnum, or maybe 1 or 20 out of this 33 round pistol? Would that bother you? Is that gonna like disturb your day in any way? I'm not joking. That's a serious question.
I don't think I want to be anywhere where I pull out a blue gun.
Okay. I understand. You know what? I understand what you're saying, but I mean, listen. I find these guns. I find them to be cool. The big thing that you can run into it with is rim lock. If you
don't load it right.
Yeah, the 22 Magnum. If you don't put it right, it's kind of soft, the shell casing and everything. So you can do all kinds of crazy things. But I think it's a nice gun. These shoot like laser beams.
Is that 100% polymer?
Laser beam. Really?
I mean, show me the gun again.
So here's the barrel. The barrel's definitely not polymer, but there's a lot of polymer in there. But the barrel is not polymer, and it's very light.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks pretty light.
Yeah, and trust me, you don't want to get hit with some 22 Magnum. 22 Magnums are armor piercing.
22 Magnum go clean through you if it don't hit a major bone.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 22 mag. I got the little North American Arms.
Right. I'd be embarrassed if I was killed with a blue PMR.
Wait. Whoa, who said what?
Brian Quick says, I'd be embarrassed if I was killed with a blue PMR 30.
Then don't mess with anyone with one then, because you gonna catch some lead.
Hey, is that slide polymer?
The slide is polymer. There's hold on, let me put it on me here for a second. So there's inserts in this that are metal and stuff, but most of it is polymer. Okay, most of it is polymer, but there are some metal inserts, and definitely the barrel's metal. So.
Yeah. Well, just to let you know, I got about a minute lag time from you talking and me seeing it.
Yeah, well, if you just look at the Skype window that has me in it, you can enlarge that window, and then you can see exactly what I'm saying right now.
Hank, I don't have that.
Okay. Somebody please tell Rod Mills how to use the Skypes. If you look at the Skype window, you'll see there's a window of Walter, and there should be one of me.
Yeah, I don't know why he's only seeing the.
But don't mess it up right now, Rod Mills. Don't press a button and then mess the whole thing up.
I don't see why he's just seeing the broadcast. Well, he should be watching.
Yeah, I mean, Walter, you can see it, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have a separate PC set up if I want to watch the window, but the window's so far, the delay is so far, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So. Exactly. Now you see my world.
Welcome to broadcasting, Rod Mills. This is how it works. I'm not the only person doing this. Lots of people do these things through Skype. So.
Ivan.
So We Run Gun says, did Hank say 22 mag is AP? I thought it was only my Glock 20 with civil defense rounds were AP. Oh no, 22 mag moves really fast.
Oh
really
yeah,
fast.
We were shooting steel with it.
Mm-hmm.
When you shoot regular 22, it just kind of goes ting ting ting. When you shoot it with 22 Magnum, it goes slap. It slaps that steel hard. So
mm-hmm.
the velocity is like twice and then some. So it's getting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we lost Rod Mills. So.
It looks like we did.
Yeah, I told him not to mess with anything. Did not listen to me. So he started pushing buttons.
In the chat, Dan Davis says, Walter, do you think we will ever see carbon fiber barrels for pistols? Not all carbon fiber, no. There's carbon fiber wrapped barrels. I don't know how many of you see those are pistols, though, because a pistol barrel is so thin that there's really no... There might be some materials out there that could be made into a barrel, but the cost might be prohibitive.
Yeah.
You can make them out of moon rocks or something, but,
Yeah. And then, so Tyvin is saying... Now, I think I saw Tyvin put up a video where he had some problems with his PMR, right?
He had a round where the case broke off, and the back of the case broke off, and the front of the case, the fired case stayed in, and the next round went in, and it went off out of battery, basically. It wasn't completely closed, and it cracked some of the plastic on the slide and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it does. It does happen. Just go through Keltec and have it taken care of. I would actually send it to them, but I don't know whether
I think he was sending in parts or something, so I don't know.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. I would just send it back to them, though, for sure, because, it's better, I think, in my opinion, for them to have a look at it. So, Do you want to talk about some crazy news, Walter?
Do you have crazy news?
Crazy news. Actually, I do kind of have some crazy news if you want to talk about it. Let me see if I could pop it up on the screen here.
Boom.
So this New York Post: drunk idiots with bulletproof vests busted for shooting each other.
Yeah, they were like staging some kind of event or something, and they survived though, right? They didn't die or anything.
Okay, let me see. Let me read this. 2 men were arrested for taking turns shooting each other while wearing a bulletproof vest during a night of drinking. Charles Ferris, I guess we should say their names because they're idiots. No, Charles Ferris and Christopher Hicks. Charles Ferris is 50 and Christopher Hicks is 36. Face up to 6 years in jail after being charged Monday with aggravated assault, a Class D felony in Rogers, Arkansas. Oh, boy.
I'm confused, though. Hang on, hold on a second. They shot each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they shot each other knowingly shooting each other, right?
Yeah, so you're confused.
So how do you charge them with this crime?
Yeah, they have to press charges against
someone would have to. No, I know there are instances like in murder where the state presses charges, but why would you?
Okay, so they're neighbors. So the neighbors have been drinking on Sunday on a deck when Ferris put on the bulletproof vest and urged Hicks to shoot him in the chest with a .22 caliber semi-automatic. That's not a 22. Yeah. They switched, and Ferris was so pissed about how much his shot had hurt, he unloaded the clip into Christopher's back, according to the report.
Oh, okay.
What? Yes. By the way, if you get hit with a 22 and you think it's not going to hurt in a vest, it hurts when you get shot. It hurts.
Yeah.
Even if you have a vest, even with a 22, apparently. Yes, it does hurt. Go ahead. What's that?
Go ahead, finish. I got more crazy news I just found.
Yeah, so he was pissed off about it and unloaded the thing. None of the rounds penetrated the vest, but Hicks went to Mercy Hospital for bruising and then alerting authorities. Because when you show up in the hospital with gun-related injuries...
the cops come.
Yeah, somebody has to get arrested.
Yeah.
So that's how that works. Let me see. Go ahead, Walter. What were you going to say? I'm going to try to see if I can get Rod back on here.
I was reading this story on Fox News. I was looking for funny news, and I come across this. What? Time wasted on catching. We're left in various snow places. There's a story that says melting glaciers on Alaska's Denali will unleash tons of human poop.
Oh, the glaciers have frozen poop?
I guess that's what I was kind of reading down through it to see why they have frozen poop. Sign a clean mountain can.
Well,
from climbers going up there and taking dumps along the way. It's frozen, but now when that melts, guess what? Not so frozen.
Yeah, no poop stays hidden. All poop will see the light of day. Eventually, you can't just leave your poop somewhere and think it goes away. So
yeah, so don't be drinking that glacier water, okay? Might get a bad case of the shits. Let's see here. What else? What else we have in fun news? Uh, hmm. What else we got? Let's see. How about Creepy Joe Biden? You heard all the good Creepy Joe Biden news lately?
Oh man, Creepy Joe
Creepy
Biden.
Joe. The women are coming out saying he touched them and he put his hands on them and and then there's Secret Service agents saying that Creepy Joe likes to swim naked in his pool. And they have to kind of watch that.
Why do I feel like I don't really want to hear this?
Including female Secret Service agents.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't want to see any dude swimming naked in a pool.
How do you think? How far do you think Joe Biden's presidential campaign's going?
He is done.
Yeah.
Though the Democrats always have excuses for it, So.
Yeah. By the way, I'm trying to dial in. Rod Mills here, but I can't. So Rod, try to dial back in if you can, man. I'm not really sure what's going on. Or Lola, if you can hear me, just check and see what's going on. And Brick says there can't be that much doo-doo up there. So.
Well, I guess there is. But, hey, who knows? I don't want to find out. So I'll stay clear of the melting glacier doo-doo.
John Dieter says rename the glacier to Mount Poopmore. Red Bear says great for weight loss.
And also, speaking of that, some of the ice is melting on Mount Everest, in the mountains in that area where these people have died over the years. And basically, they just leave them there, frozen in the ice. Well, those people are reappearing now too.
Oh, they're going to be floating back up. Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good, right?
So then, I guess, there was one these climbers that died up there, and they were from India, and the family paid. They were in a really bad place. They wanted their bodies retrieved, and it was almost it was super dangerous to go get the bodies. So yeah. I think if you're gonna go play on the big mountain, you get left up there if you die. That's the way it goes. So.
Yeah. Rerun Gun says I think Biden is too moderate for the 2020 Democrats, and Len Holt says smoochy Joe Biden.
Smoochy creepy Joe. Creepy. Yeah. I was some one woman was talking that she was at some event and it was something about rape, some kind of crisis thing, and I guess he's sitting next to her and just puts his hand on her thigh, and it's like, okay, that's a.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Joe Biden has issues. Let me see. I'm still trying. I don't know if Lola's asking me about Rod. I'm still trying to add him, but let's see if we can add him back to this thing. I mean, he could just jump back in. Walter's done it before.
Yeah, come back in.
Yeah, if you.
That's how I got this time. I just basically, you had sent me trying to me a message to let me join, and once I got on the Skype, I just hit that thing and boom, there I was. So
yeah. Top Shelf Tactical says glacier water, best you can drink.
Bottle that shit, man. Bottle that shit. Oh, that works out. Bottle that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's vitamins. That's good vitamins up in there. Nuts and berries and stuff like that, and all kinds of fiber.
Aged too. Aged.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's see.
John Deere, leaving a body on the glacier is just cold. Laugh out loud.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what other. I'm trying to see what other news is out there that we maybe want to get to.
Oh.
Let's see. Anything going on? Still waiting for Rod Mills. I don't know what happened to him. I see in the news Joe Biden says he will be mindful of personal space in the future. You heard that, Walter? He's gonna be mindful.
Yeah. Well, what about all those other people that you violated their personal space? In a really creepy way. Oh yeah. Well.
Did you see that there were spy pictures? I'm going to switch over to car stuff. Okay. Did you see that there were spy pictures of the Ford Bronco?
No, but I thought the Ford Bronco looked like an internet They look like a international scout or something. Let's take a look. Spy pictures of Bronco. Spy pics.
Here, I can actually pop it up. Let me see if we can pop it up. So here we go. Here's some pictures of it. I think there's even video here that should roll.
Oh, that looks different.
We can get it. Yeah, they've got a bunch of. Let me see. Is it gonna come on?
Looks like an Isuzu.
Yeah, it doesn't want to let it come on.
Looks like an old model of Isuzu.
Okay, it's not. Yeah, we're not getting it to.
Or it looks like a Mitsubishi.
Yeah, it showed up there for a second. Let me see if I can reload the page and get that to. There's something locked in that page. Here, I'll put it back on, but I think that we can't actually get the video to roll in. But there.
What are they doing?
Yeah, it looks kind of beefy. It's kind of beefy. We'll see. I think it's built on the same chassis as the new Ranger, I want to say.
I ain't no Bronco then.
Would you get one of those?
No.
No, you're not trying.
Well,
okay.
see, that's what I'm thinking. See, that they're saying the Ford Bronco, the 2020 Ford Bronco pictures before look kind of old school, square. Mm-hmm. And now these new pictures look like some SUV on, like some wannabe SUV on steroids.
Yeah, now that could be a mule car, so they're not showing, like, everything's not really actually on there. It might just be the components and things like that. And they've put things so that we don't actually see what it looks like. Because when they show the silhouette of it, which I don't know. Let me see if we could. I don't know if I could find video of the silhouette.
Ford, listen for a second, Ford. Build a truck. Build a truck. not a SUV with a bigger wheels. I mean, not a crossover SUV thing with bigger tires on it. Build a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Build a truck and they will buy. Build a truck. Anyways, I'll stop with that.
Well, they're trying to make it very off-road. Off-road worthy. I should say. I'm trying to see if I can find any pictures of.
Let's see here. What else?
I mean, here's what. So hold on. Let me see if I could pop this in there, Walt. Okay. So you see this? If it looks like this, it's going to be cool. Like what I'm showing up right now. But I don't know whether or not it's actually going to look like that. We have to wait until that thing actually comes out and see what we're looking at.
With the I got to go to the top.
Yeah.
To the top.
Yeah. So I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to try one more time here. See if we can get Rod to come in.
Rod Mills. Earth to Rod Mills.
Yeah. Rod might be restarting his computer and all. Did you hear the part where I said, "Hey, Rod, don't mess with anything over there"?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking at the picture of that Bronco. That's what I was talking about. That I like that style.
Yeah, me too.
But there was some other stuff that was popping up that looked like.
Yeah, but that might be to throw us off. I don't know, because this. I don't think it's going to look like what you saw on in those spy pictures 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to look. Yeah, Tango Hunter says the concept drawing looked badass, but now it's looking too much like a F-150.
Yeah, it looks like an Isuzu, like a Mitsubishi or something.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
And our Archangel says more trucks would sell if they didn't cost $50K. Yeah, trucks are getting expensive.
Yep. Well, okay. Everybody wants all the whistles and bangs and the fancy radios and all the power this and power that. And then you got to have all the safety stuff, of course, because it's dictated by the law. So it ends up being $50,000.
Yeah. And Adam Jimenez says, might as well just get a Ford Super Chief.
Ford Super Chief. Old school truck.
Yeah. And Red Bear says, my hot take, they are just bringing in models stateside that are already sold in Central America because of all new Americans.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know about that, but yeah, you know. I think they're trying to cash in on the whole nostalgia thing. I don't know if it's too late for the nostalgia thing. What do you think, Walter? Are you still looking for nostalgic vehicles?
No, I'm looking for stylish vehicles. Well, I won't say stylish. My stylish. When I look at a truck, I don't see something that looks like a Volkswagen Beetle with big tires. That's all rounded and all that stuff. That's why I don't see as a truck. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. Just me. Just me. The new Americans don't have a pot to pee in, so they're not the.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even get that on welfare either. So yeah, they're not the target market. Nope. Anyways, let's see here. What else we got? I'll get me started on the new Americans. The invasion, you mean? The invasion, yes, the invasion. I found something interesting on the firearms blog.
What?
Matador Arms Mag X.
Oh, yeah, I was just looking at that.
P320 mag adapter.
Just looking at it here. Let me pop it up on the screen for folks to see. Matador Arms Mag X P320. So you can use your P320 magazine and throw it up in there. Interesting.
So you don't want to use a Glock mag? Oh, but if you carry a P320, you'd want to use your P320 mag.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah, whatever you carry.
Now, do they build high-capacity P320 mags?
That would be a big negatory, sir.
I
don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do, and I don't know about it.
A higher capacity, I should say. Higher than 15 or whatever the P320 carries. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
Give people choices.
Yeah. Nightmare 03 says Jeeps sell like hotcakes, and that's the target audience for the Bronco. I agree with that.
Yeah.
They're trying, because that's why they're trying to make it off-road worthy, and then at the same time get some nostalgia going in there. So.
And have they taken the Jeep and turned it into a Volkswagen with 4 big tires? No. You have to keep the Jeep shape, because once you lose that iconic look, you'll lose the Jeep people to another vehicle.
Yeah,
so.
I think they're trying to do that, but just bring a couple of things in, probably looking at how people have modded the Broncos in the past. Like you and I have seen some cool Broncos at
the old school Broncos, the small Broncos, kind of look like some of those ones in these spy pictures.
Yeah. Ray Bazzolo says the new Bronco will sell.
But will it kill or will it cut?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah. Big Cliff says New Americans, I'm lost. He wants you to explain that when he's lost. Walter is talking obviously about people coming across the border. And Red Bear says 08 housing bubble, they didn't have money then either.
Well, yeah, but that's true. Thousands and thousands and thousands of cars are repossessed. Yes.
And YNH says P320 has a 21 round mag.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now, when I go to look for another late model used Suburban, I hope it is one of those repossessions.
So, you know what I think? I think, like, you don't like the new Gladiator, right?
No, I don't know why. It's not a Gladiator.
Okay, so do you think they're going to sell those or not?
They're going to sell a shitload of them.
Yeah, I think they're going to sell a bunch of them.
I mean, okay, if you're a traditionalist, the Gladiator was a pickup truck. It wasn't a 4-door Jeep with a box on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what the new Gladiator is. But yes, you're still going to sell a shitload of them.
Yeah. Adventure Capitalist says 4Runner is the best-selling off-road SUV. That's their real market. I agree. There's a ton of 4Runners out there, but there's a ton of Jeeps out there as well. Probably more Jeeps than 4Runners, but still a lot of 4Runners.
You're riding around in this area here and just on a normal busy road, and you'll see, before you know, you'll see 6 or 8 Jeeps. I mean, most of them 4 doors now.
Yeah.
You see new 2 doors, but very little compared to the 4 doors. So
yeah. Screaming Skull Saloon says Tacomas and Jeeps are great off-road vehicles. Yeah. And let's see. I think that they're gonna sell a crap ton of the new the Gladiator. SoCal Gunner gave us a couple of bucks. He says, "Have you seen a Jeep Gladiator in the wild?" I haven't seen one yet. I think they're starting to trickle out there, right? Have you seen one, Walter?
No, not a new one on the road. No.
Yeah. I would love to see one. I would love to drive one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nightmare says that ProMag makes a 32-round P320 if you trust ProMag.
Boom, there you go.
That would be no.
Well, you don't know till you try. Everybody's like,
Okay, sure. I've never tried the P321, but I've tried a bunch of magazines from them that always have issues.
No, none of them worked, huh?
They're not great at making magazines. No, it's as bad as Tapco when it comes to making magazines.
All right, here we go. Tapco Sunday. We're putting the Tapco mag in the PSA 7.6239 AK Fed AR gun, and we had to really jam it in there. I think it had extra material.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if that's because that's the way they designed that mag well, so it fits tight. Because everything fits snug on there. Even the AK mag fits snug. It didn't wobble around or anything. So that could be the mag well's design.
Mm-hmm.
That goes right into AK that I've got here. So that Tapco mag. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, look, listen. They don't have that problem everywhere, but
And I had these cheap Polish AK mags that I bought from Centerfire for like $3.50 a piece, and they worked fine in it. So they fit tight once again, but they did function fine in it. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Would I? Okay. If I have a choice of any kind of a AK mag, I'd take a good old fashioned military Eastern European AK mag or Chinese. Boom.
Yeah, the metal AK mags work pretty well.
Yeah, they work fine.
Yeah, Okay, so here's some other stuff that's on the firearms blog. Palmetto State Armory pushing former contraband high cap mags in Cali legally
for everyone.
Yeah, so I think I've been kind of hearing that, Walter, haven't you? That like magazines are selling like hotcakes.
Well, that's the word on the street in California.
Yeah. Can't get enough magazines in California right now.
Hey, man, buy. If I was in Cali and there was a good deal, I'd buy as much as I could do without putting my family in distress.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could flip in a second in California. So,
yeah,
get them while you can, folks.
Yeah. Night Train says, I have the Pro Mag AK-47 50-round drum. How does that work? Len Holt, I'm asking him how it works. Len Holt says some Tapco mags work better than Pro Mag. I would probably agree with that. I'd probably rather take a Tapco than a Pro Mag. What do you think, Walter?
I don't have too much experience with Pro Mags. Not because I haven't purposely not bought them, but just because I just don't have any. So, and I've got Capco mags, and they usually work. The AK mags, that is. So, and I've got the Tapco mags I have, I believe, are first-gen Tapco mags. They came out. They've had a couple different revisions of that magazine since the beginning. So,
yeah. And Hussein is saying, I'm guessing he's referring to folks in California, buy and pay cash. So
yeah, don't leave a paper trail if you don't have. It's kind of hard to do when you're ordering mail order, but yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know how much you guys care about it, but I think everyone's a little bit interested in it. That whole Nipsey Hussle situation, the guy who did it was caught in front of a mental institution. He was trying to check himself in. He got caught by the popo.
He was going to hide there.
Yeah, he was hoping to check himself into there, and maybe, I don't know, maybe he was seeking sanctuary or something.
Stay off the radar.
Yeah, or he was just going to try to say he was crazy or something, so.
Well.
Yeah, and Panhead413 says AOC got another FEC complaint.
Yeah. Yeah, why do we have these Federal Election Commission stuff if they don't do anything to these people? Obama had a huge thing that he did, and it got of course it got no traction because he was the president. He had some serious violations too. But yeah, why have these, except if it only applies to Republicans or non-Democrats? We'll say that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I don't know that we're really going to see anything happen when it comes to OKC or Ocasio-Cortez or whatever.
She's a puppet anyway. She's
OAC.
Yeah,
OKC is a knife company, which totally different.
Yeah, they're all right. Those guys are okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what is that movie where the something project, wait a minute, I wasn't looking at.
Yeah, I had to go back over to my phone. I came off the phone, but I didn't realize that we were still having those troubles. I guess Lola's on the phone to those people. So, yeah. Walter, this is like crazy here with this stuff. Okay, let's see. What you got, Walter? Hopefully the folks out there can still hear us. Yeah. Looks
Oh,
like
this is
Is that the Hell Pup?
interordinance blaster.
Yeah, Hell Pup. The IO
No,
that you had to...
This is the IO kind of version, the ear buster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that originally a Hell Pup? Or am I wrong on that?
No, this was this length to start with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that hadn't changed any. I did some mods to make it work to fix it, but it's been the same size the whole time. I do have a Hell Pup, but
okay. I thought that was like a modern Hell Pup, but I guess I'm wrong on that one. Yeah, we froze a little bit. I had to go back on the phone. The internet over here is still not. I don't know what the deal is, but we still don't have that. So hopefully you guys are seeing. Yeah, let's get some recognition that you guys are seeing us out there. I don't know. We might be frozen again, Walter. Walter, you there?
I don't know. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Looks like Walter's here. Yeah, I could hear you. I don't know.
Yeah, you're kind of going.
Are we on? Are we not on?
Let's see here. A message.
Yeah. Okay, I think we may be on. We may be on. Okay, I'm getting messages and stuff coming in. So it says back and then gone. Yeah, it's an issue with. Let me see. I'm over on my phone, but there may be issues even with that. So, hopefully we'll get it popping here. What? Why? What did I say? Yeah. Yeah. Now you're frozen on this thing. I don't know why that is. Hold on. Why are you frozen? This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you see, but on the thing you're frozen. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let me try. I'm gonna shut my camera off just so that we could save. Yeah, we can save. Well, actually, I think if people are still looking, they could see me. Okay.
Angel says. Let's see here. Buffering me, refresh page, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, for some reason you're frozen. Oh, no, there you go, Walt. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
That might be me sleeping.
Yeah. No, I think we're having some problems. It's trying to like find its feet. I see the folks are coming back in. They see us. Man, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. We have to rely on the phone internet over here for this thing. So I'm going to have to get on the phone and give these guys like a hard time about this, you know. And by that, I mean Lola. Lola is going to have to get on the phone to some people.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, okay, Imposter says they see us both. Special K said we're both here. Yeah. So, you know, listen, it's almost 9 o'clock. We probably should start wrapping it up anyway.
Sure.
So, I don't think Rod Mills is going to be able to get back in at this point. You know, I'm going to say no. He's out of here. He's not coming in. The blue PMR 30 scared him off. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he didn't know how to handle
blue PMR 30. Yeah, you know.
I'm frozen.
Yeah, if anyone's seeing Walter frozen, that should clear up. It looks like he's good now. But yeah, you guys are probably seeing like a couple of minutes ago, but we're both here. We're gonna give it a couple of minutes here, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let everyone, Yeah. John Dieter said you were on a glacier too long, Walter.
I got frozen.
Walter's frozen in carbonite. You got to go like this when you get frozen.
At least I wasn't sliding down the glacier on frozen poop or something. You know, like, woo.
Yeah. So, you know what? Let's just wrap it up, man. Tell the folks out there how they can get in touch with you, how they can see stuff. The social medias.
Mm-hmm. The social medias: Facebook, Instagram, some Twitter. That's the basic ways. Let's see what's going on here. We're getting ready, working up to getting ready to go to Knob Creek, which is next weekend. So if you're not doing anything and you're in that area, just come up to the Knob Creek Machine Gun Shoot. West Point, Kentucky. And that's on the 12th and 13th of April. And yeah, just come on down. So, we're in C Pole Barn, which is yeah. Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here, and then I'll show you guys real quick. Here's Safety Harbor Firearms on the Instagrams. That's how you guys could tell. It looks like Walter changed his profile picture to one of the patches. He's got a bunch of videos putting up there. I'm sure he'll be putting up videos. I don't know why there's a video here with my big head in it. Let me see what this is, what this video is. I can see my big head in something here.
That's the one you said to make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you use that part of it in the video. So I did. And then we ran out of the shooting part. So then I had to add the shooting part in a separate video.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, so if you want to keep up with that, you can just follow Safety Harbor Firearms. That's basically it, right, Walt? Next week you're going to the creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rod Mills.
We leave next Wednesday to go.
Yeah, Rod Mills, Scorched Earth Firearms Training for folks out there who want to keep up with Rod Mills. You could probably catch him up on Facebooks. He's always on Facebooks throwing up big old booties. BOBs, big old booties.
I noticed he had his bubble lamp on in the background the night.
Yeah, percolating. Yes, and so
mood lamp.
Yeah, absolutely. And, as you guys see right down there, this was brought to you by Reflectivecrete, so shout out to them. As well as, Safety Harbor Firearms and all the other folks that are helping us. Harry's Holsters, right? Fort Scott Munitions. You got to use the code HANK10, get some stuff from those guys. Boom, right there. We'll call it a day since we're having troubles with the internet here. But on behalf of myself and Walter, we're going to say peace to you guys. I'm going to throw it right now to the end thing. Here we go. Here goes the end part. Walter, go ahead. Boom. There goes. Yeah. Yeah, we're out.
See it now.